for me, please? Aiden, let's start with you, please. Aiden, go ahead.
2x times x.
Yeah, it's going to be?
Squared.
Okay.
X 2x like 4.
Yeah.
Should be 8 squared of 8x.
Good.
Then there's negative 3 by x would be negative 3x.
Yeah.
It's negative 3 by 4. Would be negative 12.
Okay. Okay. I know you guys are talking about math stuff, but it's still difficult to do this. You're doing that. Okay, great. Things are looking good, but not yet great. Cassidy, can you finish this one off for me, please?
2x squared.
Yeah. Great. Now, what I'm hopeful, hopefully the first one you didn't write down Luke's answer on the board because Luke's answer was wrong. But beyond that, hopefully this is straightforward. Okay, I'm hoping letter A is fine. B and C were intentionally much more difficult. Okay, right, but I'm hoping letter A is good. Please be brave. If something is not clear on, actually, everyone close your eyes for a second, no one can embarrass themselves. If you did not understand letter A, please raise your hand. No, don't look. Close your eyes. Okay, if you didn't understand letter A, raise your hand, please. Wonderful. Okay, good. Everyone set it up, please. Okay. Letter B is a little bit more awesome. Alyssa, are you up to the challenge?
Sure.
Go ahead, please.
So 5x cubed.
Yeah.
Plus 10x squared.
Great.
Minus 15x.
Wonderful.
Minus 3x squared.
Yeah.
Minus 6x.
Yeah.
Plus 20.
Great. Wonderful. Tremendous. Awesome. Oops, it's supposed to say plus 9. That says plus 9 at the end there if you can't see. Wonderful. So what she did there correctly was everything in the left-hand bracket got multiplied by everything in the right-hand bracket. So 5x multiplied by all three things, and then negative 3 multiplied by all three things. All right, Jenna, what should we do now, if anything, please?
Collect the like terms.
Very good. Okay. So I'm going to write this as my x squareds are going to come together. Okay, this is an optional step, all right, but I'm putting it in there just because, well, it helps to neaten things up, for sure. All right, Spencer, can you finish this one off for me, please?
5x cubed.
Yeah. No.
I have negative 6x squared minus 7 plus 9. But I think it's
Oh, I think you missed a plus or minus, something happened there.
I didn't have negative 3x cubed. For some reason I had negative 6x there.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay, I think something, you must have mixed up. I get that? So something happened, I think, with the times and mixed along the way, okay? Just be careful with that. Okay, that's what that question answers. Now, just so you know, Aiden and everyone else, okay? Why don't I pick on Aiden? I should say Emily and Emily is what I should have said here. Emily and Emily, just so you're aware, this one will be on your next test. Like a 2 by a 3, I guarantee 1 zillion %. Okay? 1 billion %. Okay, 100% let's stick with. Okay, letter C is where things get a little bit more awesome. Okay? And this is the way you think in math class. We're up to grade 10 now, so I'm allowed to be tricky with these questions. So letter C is wicked cool, tremendous. There are two parts to this question. All right, so what I recommend is taking one part and doing it, and then the second part and doing it second. Can I tell a sexist comment here? I'm going to say it, okay? The guys are laughing, okay? I apologize for saying this, okay? Women are better multitaskers than men. Okay, so I apologize to men right there. I'm being sexist about that. What that means is men can only focus on one thing at a time. So if I was doing this question, I would totally go on this right-hand side until I was done simplifying the left side. So I'd work that all the way down. Once I'm done that, what I would do was I would multiply all that together until I'm done with all that, then I'd smush them together at the end. Okay? Whatever way you want to do is fine. Calvin, I'm going to pick on you. On the left-hand side, what is this? What do we do with this left-hand side, please? Okay, so go ahead.
Negative 3b3 bracket x squared plus 16.
No. I'm sorry. I meant to say I'm sorry. Let's work together to get the right answer. That's incorrect. What is the squared? They're taking the shortcut method for that. Hannah, what did you fix it up instead?
Negative 4.
Yeah, you have to do it twice though. Now, the problem that happened there, Calvin, for that, okay, is without doing it twice, you're going to miss out the middle term. Like a little bit, because remember when you multiply two numbers like that, there should be an x squared, an x, and then a number, right? So doing it that way, you're going to miss that. Okay, Megan, I'm gonna pick on you. Let's deal with the right-hand side here. We're gonna multitask here if we can. What's the first thing we should do with the right-hand side? Great, so I'm gonna call that negative 2x minus 10 and x minus 3. Okay, that changes to a plus because like you got rid of the negative already, so that's gone. Are we okay on the logic of what's happened here so far? I made this intentionally horribly difficult. Like this is the worst thing you could see as far as spoiling goes.
Wait,
Yes.
why is it positive 2 minus 2? Like,
Oh, because what I did was these are still connected by adding or subtracting, but the negative 2 like got pushed in there for that. If you didn't like that, you could just leave it as a negative and do it 2x plus 10, but like the 2 and the negative gets pushed in for that. All right, Desiree, I'd like you to be brave, please. What's on the blue on the left-hand side? What's the next step, please? Great. Now, one thing that my 3U's forget to do is the brackets are still there. That's like 3 times x minus 4 times x minus 4. So even though you multiply the 3 in, like there's still a bracket on the left-hand side that's 3, 3, 4. All right, Emily, can you show up your foiling skills, please, on the green?
Me?
Yeah.
You do negative 2x times x.
Good.
So that's negative 2x squared.
Good.
And then you do negative 10 times x.
Oh, yeah.
Which is negative x.
Great.
And negative 10 times 3.
Yeah.
Which is plus 3.
I think we missed one. It should be a plus 6x. Should be in there too, somewhere. Okay. Okay. Questions and fears, please be brave because this is a complicated question. Alistair as well. All right. No, like X's and X's. She just said it like that. That's why I wrote it like that. Okay. Lexi, can you show off your folding skills, please, with the blue? Go ahead, please.
So you do 3x times x.
Good. Good. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Now, back to Calvin here. See, if you do it that Calvin, when you do it that way, you're missing the 2 minus 12x's, right? So you just be careful when you're doing that. All right. No, I'm up to you. Can you neaten up this right-hand side? Because this isn't quite as nice as I'd like it to be. Where's the green? Can I neaten that up at all?
Negative 2x squared.
Yeah.
Minus 4x.
Yeah. Good. And again, whichever, excuse me, for myself, as I keep saying, it's too complicated for me to do the whole thing at once. If I was doing this question, I would just deal with this and simplify it down all the way because I can't multitask at all. Okay, right? But if you can, that's wonderful. Go left and right. All right. Jessica, can you finish this one up here, please? What should I do?
Negative 3x squared.
Yeah.
Minus 6 squared.
Good.
Minus 12x.
Yeah.
Minus 4x.
Oh, boy. Right, so what you just did there, wonderful, by the way. What you just did there was collected the like terms. So x squared went with x squareds, x is went with x's, and numbers went with numbers. Alistair, can you finish that off for us, please?
Okay, you do 1x squared.
Yeah.
Minus 48x.
Wonderful. Okay, can I get everyone to close their eyes, put their heads in their desks for a moment, please? If you just mind, just close your eyes there, please, Alyssa. Okay, please raise your hand if you got that answer. Please raise your hand if you came very close but made a small mistake along the way. Please raise your hand if you didn't really try on that one. Please raise your hand if you couldn't really do it. Okay, have self-confidence in yourselves, you can do it. Okay, stick your heads up, please. Okay. All right, I'm going to go through 7, 8. Did that help for any of those, or don't we still go through some of the homework? Are you sure that's because this? It's a lot like this last one was sort of the tricky part there. For that, yeah.
6x4 plus 3.
Oh goodness.
3.
Okay, good. All right, so the thing is, so this is the thing that's confusing about these, and you have to be careful, right? When you're multiplying, like multiplying and adding are two different things, right? So, like when you multiply, the x is going to change to the x squared. But when I add these together, you're just going to add things with the same base. When you're adding, you need the same variable, and you just add the exponents, okay, right? So 3x squared minus 2x squared, that's just going to be x squared stays with x squared.
Yeah.
So it's going to be. So I don't understand how you got an x to 4. Did you? I don't know where you would have multiplied. Did you multiply? I don't know. Yeah, because that's probably, I think, probably sound like what happened, right? So again, the only time you'd be adding the exponents is when you're multiplying things. So back to that, if I switch that.
I got like 3 times negative 2x. Oh, 3x squared times negative 2x squared.
Whoa, how'd that happen?
I have no idea.
I think you might have tried to multiply these then, right? Like, because once you FOIL something out, the brackets are gone, you don't multiply anymore, right? And that's the,
On the third one where it says 3x squared at the beginning of the loop, I
Yeah,
had
here.
to multiply 12x squared. Because I had the brackets.
oh, okay. Okay. Just be careful, that's all, okay? So just be careful of that. Lexi, go ahead. No, just by one of them. Like, it is multiplying them both, but you're only going to multiply once, not twice. Like, think if you're multiplying, like, 2 times 3 times 4, right? Like, when you do it in your head, you do 2 times 3, well, that's 6. You know, 6 times 4 is 24. Like, you're only multiplying it, like, you're really hitting both of them, but you're only multiplying it once extra. So think of it the same way as that, right? Like, you are really still multiplying this, but if you do it twice, you're, like, multiplying by 2 twice, it would be. Yeah?
So once you get the 2 brackets and the 2 brackets,
Yes.
you distribute it, you don't distribute that
No.
into
No, because that's like, that would be like a monstrous thing, right? Yeah, that would, yeah, no. So what you did is, yes, you're saying like right here, you distributed everything you tried to? Yeah, that's enormously big. Remember, as soon as you multiply, the brackets are gone, right? As soon as you distribute, the brackets are gone. All right, and that's the thing to help you remember, to help clarify things a little
Yeah,
bit.
because I kept it in the bracket when I distributed.
Yeah, oh my goodness, that must have been half a page worth of math, I think, okay? All right, I'm gonna hit pause the video, then we'll get started with today's lesson. You will need graph paper today, so please get it ready to get it out. Oh, yes. Okay.